Hi everyone! Okay, so this week's video is more so going to be a product review type video. I have tried many types of bath bombs. It's a super big phase that's going on right now with younger women, younger girls. I would say like in the ranges from like 14, 15 into their mid to late 20s. It's very popular. It's very wonderful. You see all these videos of people like getting their Lush bath bombs and dropping them in, and it fizzes and makes all these pretty colors. And then other companies put like little rings or prizes inside of the bath bomb, so when they fizzed and dissolved inside the bath, you would get a prize. And who doesn't love prizes? So that is the reason why it's a product consumer type way to get people to buy the product. Is if you put prizes in it, people are more apt to buy your product. So that is why they do that. The product that I am going to review is the Village Naturals Aromatherapy. I don't know if you can see that with the, yeah, there you go, Aromatherapy Calm Lavender and Chamomile. It has double butter in it. The double butter is shea butter and cocoa butter, and the bath melts. And what you do is you run some bath water. I like really hot bath water, even though when I get in it, I feel like my skin's melting off. But I've realized that hot bath water, you'll sit through it for longer because it stays warm longer. Some people start with cold water and slowly work their way up. Like they'll add a little more water just so that way, because when you're sitting there for a long time it gets cold, so then you can run more with a little bit hotter, so you sit there longer. Realized if I do that, my fingers get really wrinkly and I feel like my skin's dying and has too much moisture, and then it dries out quicker. It's not very fun. But with these bath bombs, so when you're running your water, you pop the little bath bomb in the tub, and as the water runs over the bath bomb, it dissolves. It doesn't just dissolve when you like put it in the water. You have to have running water over it to dissolve it, which I thought was weird, because this comes with 2 bath bombs in the package. First one, I didn't read the instructions. I just thought it was like every other bath bomb, so I just popped it in. Did not dissolve. I had to like crush it up with my hand in the bath, and it was not relaxing until it was dissolved and I could relax in it. But until then, I was like sitting there crushing up this bath bomb, and it's never really fun. So the second one that I tried yesterday, I put it under the running water, and it worked out a lot better. It dissolved really quick. I could get in the bath faster, I could relax faster, and enjoy the nice calm water. So what I really enjoyed about these products, this one, was that it made my skin feel really smooth. It put a lot of moisture into my skin. Like, yeah, because I have really dry skin usually, and when I get out of the shower, I have to like lather on lotion after lotion after lotion. And this, I didn't really have to do that after I got out. My skin felt really smooth, felt very moisturized, and I didn't need to do a lot of like extra moisture with lotions or other products that I have. So that is like my one super plus. Probably one bad side of it is it has to go under running water, which is kind of odd for most bath bombs, and it didn't make the color of the water super pretty looking. It made it like a purplish type color, light pink purple, but it didn't make it like super like black or blue or like purple or pink. It just like hinted the water a little bit, kind of like my shirt. It turned out pastel-y more than anything else. And so that was that product review. I really enjoyed it. It smelled really good. It made my entire bathroom smell like lavender and chamomile, and I could almost fall asleep. I fell asleep the first time in the bath after I was crushing all those things up, because it was so relaxing. Now yesterday I did not fall asleep, probably just because I was stressed a lot more, so de-stressing was a lot easier when I put this in, and so it was very helpful because it uses essential oils. Yeah, it has essential oils of lavender and chamomile. So when it dissolves, the essential oils get into your skin and in the atmosphere, and essential oils are really big right now. I don't know whether they work or not. I'm hoping that they work. I'm starting to use them a little bit in like my bath bombs or in my moisturizers and shampoos, just because once it gets in your skin, it's healthy for you, and it's a natural calmer. So that is all of my pluses for this. While we're talking about moisture, I thought we could also talk about the different kinds of lotions. This time of year, moisture is a really big problem. It's spring right now in Michigan, so the air is still really dry, but we're coming out of that winter phase where everything's cold and dry and nasty into like warmer-ish weather where it's starting to get a little bit more humid. There's moisture coming back into the air, but I live in a really dry house. My house is really dry heat, so in the winter I'm extra dry than I normally would be. So the types of moisture that I use on my hands, I always use Jergens Ultra Healing. I just get it at Walmart in the travel size section. I have a million of these in my purse. It started with I would get out of work and my hands would be really dry and I didn't like it, so I needed lotion. I went to Walmart in Meijer and just picked up some lotion, and this is the one that I love the most. It lasts a long time because a little bit goes a long way with this, and it works wonderfully. So much so that this one was Ultra Healing. This one is the Jergens original scent. It works just as well. It's wonderful at night when I want to get my hands, because I also can't sleep with dry hands, so I put it on my hands and I like get all cuddled into bed, and it helps a lot. So I completely recommend this for your hands, not really for your body. I've realized when I put it on my body, it just stays and my skin doesn't absorb it. Maybe that's why I have to keep reapplying it to my hands, but I use my hands a lot, so it keeps them moist for a little while. But it gets worked into my skin, whereas on the rest of my body it doesn't get worked in as well. So I only suggest it for hands. I don't suggest it for any other parts of your body. The next lotions that I use are from Bath & Body Works. I love Bath & Body Works. I love their scents and their smells and how you can layer all their products. I bought their Tutti Dolce. The body cream? Yeah, I don't know where the light is coming from. I have their body cream. It's a white mocha kiss. It works very well when like I want to smell really good, or have like if I have a professional outfit on and I put perfume on and I just going to meet somebody, so I need to look professional. I just put a little bit on my hands, rub it in. I'm good for the day. Doesn't really give me moisture. It gets a little bit, but it more so just gives me a sense of smell. And this one does the same thing. It's Hello Beautiful Ultra She Body Cream. Again, put it on the hands. It's just to add to my perfume because I have this in perfume also. For my body, when I get out of the shower, I use Suave Soothing with Aloe, the really big tub. This is super cheap. So I'm a college student. I need always cheap products. I forgot to bring lotion with me to college my first semester, and this is what I picked up, and I love it. The water that I use at school it has a lot of rust in it, so it dries my skin out a lot faster, and this saves my life. It makes my skin super smooth. It gives me all the moisture I need for the rest of the day. It does not leave my skin dry whatsoever. Equate Ultra Restoring Lotion. I just started using this recently. My grandma got it for me for Christmas because I ran out of Suave, and over Christmas I don't ask for expensive things, I ask for toiletries. So lotion. And my grandma bought me this one and I love it. I don't know how expensive it really is. I didn't look at that, but I like it. It's very thick going on, and it you can feel it though. Hours later, I'll take my pants off to put on sweatpants after the day, take my jeans off, and my skin still feels like I have lotion on it. It doesn't wear off. It stays in your skin, makes it ultra moisturized, and it mixes well with water too. So right when I get out of the shower and I still have some water on my upper arms, it mixes right in with it, and it doesn't make it like liquidy and gross like most lotions will do. It blends in well and it stays. So I highly, highly, highly suggest this. Now for like in the summertime, when I have really dry skin from the sun, if I have a sunburn, I use aloe after sun gel. This stuff is amazing. It's not really for like everyday moisture, but it's definitely for if you had a sunburn or like just a burn in general. It works well and it moisturizes the skin in that area very, very, very well. So for skin moisturizers, I have a lot. I have Cetaphil, which is wonderful for sensitive skin. It doesn't make you break out. Granted, I am not one to speak because I have breakouts everywhere right now, but this does not make you break out whatsoever. But it doesn't, your skin doesn't feel like it absorbs it as much. Kind of just stays on the skin, probably because it's for ultra sensitive skin, so it doesn't like clog your pores, get into them, like get deep into your skin cells, anything like that. It just goes on the top, make sure that you have a little bit of moisture so your skin doesn't completely dry out. But it's for sensitive skin if you like that. I also have Mary Kay Botanical Effects. Their Hydrate, which is number 2 in the Botanical Effects collection. This stuff is amazing. I put it on right before, I use this one only when I put on makeup. Because if I put it on, I feel like it's wasteful. It's really expensive. This is like $40. This one, like 10-ish. This one's expensive too, but it's dermatologist tested. So if I go to the dermatologist, this is what they'll recommend me. This is just expensive because it's one of those beauty products that are name brand and they're super expensive, but they work really well. It was like $40 some for this and all the rest of them because they came in a kit, but it's like $20 on its own. And it works wonderful. If I put it on right before I put on my makeup, I can't even tell, like it doesn't mix in with my makeup and make a paste on my skin like the other moisturizers that I have will do. My skin just absorbs it in every way. This is also for really sensitive skin. So it just depends on what kind of moisture you want to do. I use this one a lot in the summer if I don't put on makeup. I use this one all the time if I wear makeup. And then the one I use at night is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I love this stuff at night because it goes on thick and it absorbs, but it stays. So it's a mixture of both the Mary Kay one and the Cetaphil one. But I like it at night because then I can sleep through it, and in the morning my face has a little grease on it. But it's like enough. Like if I were to wear makeup, I would wash my face and put other stuff on. But after I've done a mask and my face gets all dried out and I'm ready to go to bed, but my face is all gross and I don't want to wake up to a dry face, I put this on because it works wonderfully just for that need. If you have tattoos, I have 2 tattoos on my ribcage. And they sell healing stuff at the store. I personally do not like using those just because they're overpriced, they're expensive, and I can get what I need elsewhere. I use Aquaphore's Healing Ointment Advanced Therapy. It is weird. It's not a lotion. It's like a ointment type. It's clear. It's like an antibiotic type ointment, but it's a lotion at the same time. So I would put it on all day, every day, like 2 times a day, and it would stay. Like my skin right there would, like I would feel it, and it heals. It's for dry, cracked, or irritated skin, and it's for burns, scrapes, scratches, dry skin, like all of the above. I don't put it on. I put it on my nails sometimes, but I only used it for my tattoo. My boyfriend used it. He got frostbite, like the first stage of frostbite on his hands, and it was really dry. His skin was getting deteriorated. It was not very good, and I told him to put this on, and it worked. His skin, like his hands look fine now. They're great. It just healed him right up. It made the pain stop and go away, and it just kind of calmed the skin that was irritated in those like severe sensitive areas. So I completely recommend this for those like tattoos, frostbite, anything like that, windburn, I definitely recommend this. Thanks everyone for watching my videos. If you could like and subscribe below, that would be great. Also, please comment telling me how you feel about my videos. Thank you.